Hello, my name is DB, and I'm in DB Studios. Welcome to All Things Brass and Technology. It's fantastic to be here with you. And listen, today is an episode of Donald Byrd-isms. And I'd like to talk about an approach that he called up and out. It's going to be kind of a quick video. And it's just what he taught me about getting the snap, so to speak, on the flow or the air. So, let's get it. All right, let's get it. So listen up, my people. You're probably asking, what's going on? What is he doing? I'm looking at you. Good to see you. Yes, yes. So listen, check it out. I am going to be using, I got my Monet shirt on. Monet. Yeah, that was part of the package when I got the Unity mouthpiece. But for this example today, I got the Tradition Plus 6-man. I got a review coming up on this mouthpiece. It's fantastic. I love it. I'll take you through it. That's coming soon. Traditions Plus, and I'm playing number 6. And then I also got the Solo Max by Lotus. The Solo Max by Lotus. Yes. Let me take you through this bad boy. Copper bell, bronze bell flare. Beautiful valve tops. You dig? Nickel silver here. See all that here. And then this is bronze, the lower part. You dig? The tuning slide is brass. And their lead pipe here is nickel silver. And the receiver is bronze. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I keep on saying, this is a hell of a horn, man. Congratulations to Lotus. You guys are knocking this stuff out the park, man. I'm a Shelky artist. And my main horn is a Shelky X3. Don't get it twisted. And I love the handcraft too. Unbelievable. But after those two horns, Lotus got it. Lotus got it. So I encourage you to, of course, check out Shelky, without a doubt. And after Shelky, you go to Lotus, because they're doing some great work over there. And they could, really give you great service in regards to your needs. Yes. All right, let's get to this. Here we go. So Donald called this up and out. Now, before I go through this, just remember, this works for me and it may not work for you, because I always get trumpet players that will call me, hit me up in Messenger and spar with me, and they get very passionate. And I'm like, man, I always feel like I got to defend myself. It's just what the man taught me. And or what teachers have taught me, and it may not work for you, or you may deem it as being wrong, but, that's all I'm doing is trying to pass on the information. So when they hit me up and they start sparring with me, I defend defend myself because as a kid, I took taekwondo. I don't get too deep into it. I just love and respect. We may disagree, but you know, check it out. If it's not for you, leave it alone. That's it. Pretty much it. Pretty much it. Because, you know, everybody gets to what they're trying to get to in their way. And at the end of the day, we use all of this stuff to make music for the people. Not for ourselves. We make it for the people. All the stuff that we study and we learn, what we'll eventually throw away and just make music for the people. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, so basically what Donald said, and you know, I was very close to Donald, so don't be put off that I'm calling him by his first name. I'm a very respectful man. You know, because some people may say, hey, you calling him Donald. Yeah, hey, that's what he said to be called. I'm a professor at Berklee College of Music, and the kids always say, Mr. Byrd, how would you like us to address you? I say, call me Darren. Hey, you know, we're all musicians, and eventually my students will be out in the field with everybody else. You dig? That's the way it goes. So at any rate, up and out. He just looked at it in the way of getting the air moving, with the stomach coming out and then going in. So inhalation, exhalation. And I talked about this before in a video where inhalation is passive and exhalation is active. Now, again, that's what he said. You don't suck air in like this. Right? And that's pretty much it. Now, I had a teacher that I studied with named William Fielder at Rutgers University. I wasn't a student at Rutgers, but I was commuting from Boston, Berkeley, to Rutgers to study with him. That was my first thing that I did with Fielder. The second thing was he came down to Fat Cat and maybe around 2006 and heard me and said, son, you sound good. I could make it better. Would you like to study again with me? And I started studying with him again in around 2006, right? And he said Maurice Andre called it getting the gush on the note. And I was like, wow, I understand that, getting the gush on the note. So, you know, we can't see air. We can't see all this stuff, but we could visualize things, right? So like visualize this, like the fire department coming and 3 firefighters grab that hose and they turn on the water and you see that water. When that water comes out, it's a gush. So that's how Professor Fielder, that's what he said Maurice Andre said. Getting the gush on the note. And I was like, wow, okay. I feel that. I get it. Now, there's a video on YouTube circulating about Clark Terry teaching this, and he, from what I remember, he said it's like a karate chop, like, huh, huh. And I was like, wow, okay. It's all kind of like the same kind of thing. Trying to think. Karate chop. Yes. There was one more. Oh, one more. Got you. Mr. Adam, Bill Adam. He looked at it, and I love this because it's soulful. He looked at it, and I should find that video, and I'll release that video in the lesson where he talks about it. Of course, on my page, on my channel, I talk about Mr. Adam, talking about the get ready approach, right? But he also talks about like almost throwing your voice through the horn. La 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 la. And I was like, I like that, which is singing through the horn. And I really connected with Mr. Adam for that approach, the way he was always talking about singing through the instrument. All right? So that's kind of many teachers kind of saying similar things, right? Okay? So let me demonstrate a bit of this. Yes. Okay, so I put the horn to the face, and I get my grip, and I keep my grip. These are the parts of the embouchure that the way I was taught. These are the corners. This is the bed, and this is the aperture of the center. The center is the aperture. The corners are the corners. And the chin right here is called the bed, the lower jaw. Right here, the chin is, we call that the bed. So I do not blow the embouchure into shape like each one of those are notes. I get the grip, keep the grip, because I don't want too much moving parts, you know, because moving parts could be bad, you know, could be less accurate. If you just put it up there, keep that shape, I think as you know, will be more successful than blowing the embouchure into shape. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does, yes. Now it goes without saying that there is movement inside of the mouth. I'm not talking about that, you know, the tongue level and all that stuff. I'm just talking about, I do not blow my embouchure, my lips into shape per note. I get the grip and that's it. Not, yes. And just, I'm in my get ready. Everything is tight below the navel. Like I'm getting ready to blast off to the moon. Then, like almost like an accordion. Yes. That's it. Ta-da! Donald Byrd. Donald Byrd-isms. Up and out. Listen. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe. There's a lot of people coming and check D out that's not subscribing. Maybe I haven't earned it. My ego is not that big. It's big, but not that big. At least I'm honest. I play trumpet. But if you enjoy this content, please subscribe. Let me play for you a little. And now, I would like to perform for you a wonderful composition entitled Long Ago and Far Away. You don't hear cats play that one that much. I listened to the wonderful and dynamic Mr. Frank Sinatra sing this wonderful melody and poetry. And he sang it in the key of E flat, and I will perform it for you in that same key. Let's get it.